Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to dive straight into this fishy news story right here. First trailer released, The Little Mermaid gets an R-rated makeover and a new live action adaptation. So yeah, in the recent year or so, this kind of sub-genre of the horror genre as a whole has been born, where these old Disney characters, these classic characters, are now being turned into horror icons within their own movies. Obviously, we've had Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That's kind of spawned its own universe. Soon, we're going to get Bambi, we're going to get Pinocchio, we're going to get Peter Pan, all these different horror movies based on these classic Disney characters. And it looks like The Little Mermaid is also getting her own standalone horror movie. Although this movie here is not connected to what's going on with Winnie the Pooh and that kind of universe they're building over there. This is its own separate thing from a different studio. So this is what the mermaid in this movie is going to look like here. Almost looks like a vampire, almost like a vampire crossed with a mermaid. It looks like the little girl from that Abigail movie that just came out recently, the same kind of teeth and the same kind of vibe. But yeah, this is our mermaid. So this article comes to us from Comic Flick News. Let's dive in and find out what is actually going on with this movie. So get ready for a chilling reimagination of Hans Christian Andersen's classic tale as MSR Media International and Grindstone Entertainment. Yeah, so it is a completely different studio from what's going on with the Poohniverse with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Unveiled the first trailer for their horror adaptation of The Little Mermaid. Breaking from tradition, this version, featuring a character named Aurora, deviates sharply from the Disney rendition. So it's going to be very, very different from what we're used to in the Disney rendition of the character. Obviously, that version of the character is called Ariel, and this one in this movie is going to be called Aurora. So it's going to be a different character and a sharp deviation, so it's going to be very different plot-wise, which is fine. You know, it's a public domain character, so they're more than likely to do that. Gone are the whimsical tunes. Instead, brace yourself for a spine-tingling narrative where Aurora transforms into a bloodthirsty creature. So yeah, it's just a horror version. So it's just exactly, this movie is going to be exactly what you expect it to be. It's going to be low budget kind of science fantasy of a woman turning into this kind of monstrous kind of mermaid, where she kind of swims around and eats people and attacks people and all this kind of crazy stuff. But I'm here for it, man. It looks great. I love all these kind of horror movies being made from these classic Disney characters. I think it's great. So following in the footsteps of horror reimaginings like Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, and even Bambi, this adaptation promises to plunge audiences into the new realm of terror. So we have a bit of a kind of synopsis here. Dr. Eric Payne, an archaeologist, makes a dramatic discovery on a small Caribbean island, proof of an ancient, advanced prehistoric society. While his dig is in progress, he meets the mysterious and beautiful Aurora Bay and falls in love. Her arrival coincides with several mermaid sightings and a strange disappearances, I should say. When Eric's friend and mentor, Dr. Ashley, arrives on the island, Ashley uncovers the true identity of Aurora and the dangers of the hidden evil inside Eric's dig site. Will Eric heed his friend's advice, or will he be blinded by love and the power of the siren, allowing the world to fall to the forces of evil? So this is directed by Leigh Scott, starring Lydia Helen, Mike Markoff, and Jeff Denton. This rendition has earned an R rating for language, some violence, and brief nudity. An R rating, that's what we want to hear. We want all the blood, all the guts, all the nudity, all the good stuff. Throw it all in there, mix it around, make it into a good recipe, and this is going to be a fun time, guys. Don't expect an Oscar caliber performance. Don't expect like philosophical intrigue in the dialogue. It's just going to be a mermaid swimming around, attacking and eating people, and this guy obviously falls in love with her. Similar to what happens in the Disney classic story a little bit, where he falls in love with her. Someone warns him that she's obviously evil and that she's a mermaid, but he's in love with her, so he wants to ignore what he's been warned about. But yeah, I think it looks cool, it looks cheap, it looks, turn your brain off, and it looks fun, guys. And I thought you guys would enjoy this, so I thought I'd bring it to your attention. So let's go down the trailer. So obviously we've been showcasing the trailer as we've been talking about the movie. Unfortunately, the trailer isn't embedded yet, but you can find it on the MSR Media website. Yeah, so actually playing this trailer in this video, I had to screen record the trailer off of my monitor myself. There's no way to embed it. There's no link where you can embed the trailer, so I couldn't actually put it in this article itself. So click the link for the trailer. If you want to see the trailer with the audio, guys, go to MSR Media's website and you'll be able to find the full-length trailer with the audio, so you can watch it kind of in all of its glory. While you're waiting, take a peek at the spine-chilling poster below. Are you intrigued enough to dive into the dark twist on this Little Mermaid? Share your thoughts in the comments. So this is the poster here. I have to say, most of the time I'm pretty pleased with posters. They're simple and they're good. But I've got to say, this poster looks awful. I think it looks really bad. This looks just... I think this just looks hideous. But not in a good way. Not in the horror kind of hideous way. It doesn't look good at all. I think the colours look bad. I think her face looks bad. I just think this looks really, really bad. This is an awful first image. And I don't think this is a good impression to put out to showcase your kind of... the tone of your movie, if you like. Yeah, I really don't like this poster, but I think this is the first time I've ever actually said I don't like a poster in a video. But yeah, I don't think it's good at all. You guys may differ, you guys may enjoy it, and you may like this poster and think it's good, but for me, I really don't like this poster whatsoever. I think the face looks bad. I just think the coloring, the grading, I think the blurriness, I just don't like it at all. But that's me, guys. But that's the poster anyway for the movie. So yeah, the actual Little Mermaid is a beloved story of Ariel, a beautiful and spirited young mermaid with a thirst for adventure, the youngest of King Triton's daughters, and the most defiant. Ariel longs to find out more about the world beyond the sea, and while visiting the surface, falls for the dashing Prince Eric. While mermaids are forbidden to interact with humans, Ariel must follow her heart. She makes a deal with evil sea witch Ursula, which gives her a chance to experience life on land, but ultimately places her life and her father's crown in jeopardy. So you can see how this horror movie deviates a lot here. There's no Ursula in this movie, I don't believe. Like, nothing's been shown in the trailer about Ursula. They haven't described Ursula being in the synopsis for the movie. So there doesn't seem to be anything like that. But the whole love story surrounding the original Little Mermaid story is still there, where this archaeologist falls in love with the siren or the mermaid, whichever you want to call it. And, you know, obviously she's evil. He doesn't know. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are. We're deviating, but we're deviating from a large part of the Little Mermaid, but there's other parts like the romance that they're kind of sticking to. But again, I think this poster is trash. I think it looks really bad. I think the trailer is okay. I don't think it looks absolutely incredible. You can tell this is very, very low budget, guys. I'm looking forward to watching it because a mermaid just like killing people sounds like fun to me. But I don't think it looks all that good compared to what they're doing with like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That looks so much better, and it looks so much more upscale in its budget, and the production looks so much better than what we're seeing here. But obviously, if they're on a shoestring budget, that's fair enough. They have to start somewhere. And if this movie goes on to be profitable and make money, maybe like Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, they can up the budget, up the production for the next movie, and we'll have to see how that goes. But like I said, it's its own separate standalone movie. It's not part of the Pooh, Blood and Honey universe, guys, so just bear that in mind as well. But what did you guys think of this? Did you think that the trailer looks good? Do you think the poster looks good? Do you think it looks like absolute garbage trash? And whatever your thoughts are, pop them down in the comment section, guys, and let me know. And thank you so much for watching as always. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I will see you in the next one.